What's up, everyone? It is Michelle Alexandria coming at you with another review. And actually, it's not a review, it's just me talking about a follow-up to my whole woes, my whole UHD woes. The woes of Michelle, the woes, it's the woes, people. So here's where I am on my current Panasonic UB820 in the whole physical media situation. I love physical media. I absolutely love physical media. And as I told you in a video last week when I first bought this Panasonic UB820, I've had it for 2 weeks now, and it's driving me a little nuts because when it works, it's absolutely brilliant. I'm in love. I'm happy. I'm a happy little kitten. But the problem is, physical media is just unstable, much like digital media. And this player keeps freezing on me. I watched like 4 movies on it last week. Well, actually, I'm not gonna lie. I watched 1 movie in the last 2 weeks, and that froze. And then I also have a bunch more movies coming in the next few days for my 4K rental service. I'm getting like 8 or 9 movies early next week, and I want to watch those and give this player a chance. But I was actually all set to return this player today. But then last night a funny thing happened. I actually was like, okay, I'm going to watch some streams. I'm going to try the streaming apps. And oh my God, the Netflix streaming and the Amazon streaming are outstanding on this thing. I mean, it really blows the Apple 4K TV out, Apple 4K out of the water. And I don't know if that's the Panasonic's image processing capabilities or what, but it just looks gorgeous. It actually looks like real 4K. Whereas on the Apple TV, I still don't feel like I'm getting true 4K on the Apple TV. I feel like I'm just getting kind of 2K. I mean, I'm getting stable streams and everything on the Apple TV, and it looks nice. But when you watch a 4K UHD stream on this Panasonic player versus the Apple TV 4K player, 4K, oh my God, it's like night and day difference. It's brighter, it's more vibrant, it's sharper. You really get the 3D pop. And I don't know if that's because of the OLED tone, the built-in tone mapping and processor on this thing or not. But that brings me to, so I was like, that's it, I'm keeping this machine. So today I went to Best Buy. It's like happy that I finally made a decision to keep the machine. So I went to Best Buy, bought the warranty, which was like $80. I even picked up some Star Wars steelbooks to throw into this thing. And I get home and I'm trying to watch some 4K streams, and all of a sudden everything's like just pausing and freezing and breaking, and it's frustrating as heck. And the problem is the network services on this device, while the quality of the stream is outstanding when it works, the problem is it doesn't work. It doesn't work on any kind of consistent basis at all. If anything, it consistently breaks. So basically what I did was I went into the network services app, and again, this thing has frozen on me so many times in the last week, which is why I never actually bothered to watch a stream on here until like yesterday. But then I went into Prime Video, and this goes to another topic, and that's the importance of having native apps. Why can't if these Blu-ray players are going to advertise themselves as GD streaming capable, then give us the GD apps to go with it. You can't claim to be streaming capable and only give us like 3 GD apps. I mean, this is outrageous and ridiculous. And again, Netflix worked fine, but I can't get any of my movies. I have over 1,000 movies in my Movies Anywhere, and I have to use Amazon Prime Video. for this. And Amazon Prime Video, while I absolutely love the Amazon Prime Video's programming, I adore it, I think the app is horrible. The app is absolutely wretched. And then this is the first time actually I've ever tried to watch a Movies Anywhere thing on my Amazon Prime. Through my Amazon Prime app. I didn't even know this thing existed until like today. So I'm like, okay, this is cool. I can now watch all my movies on here. I can watch all my movies here, but where's Movies Anywhere? You have to go over into your video library and then click Movies, and now you have access to your Movies Anywhere. But the problem is, look how terrible this navigation is. The only way you can't sort your movies, you can't search your movies, you can't do anything except scroll through your list. And again, I have 1,000 movies on Movies Anywhere, so how am I supposed to find anything? Really, I have to just scroll through the list and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll until I get to what I'm interested in watching, and I can't even sort it, so I have no idea where anything's going to show up in this list. So that's annoying. If you click the search button and say I want to search on Captain Marvel, you would think, okay, Captain Marvel will come up. So here, let's search on Captain Marvel. I'm sorry, I can't speak. I'm going to search on Captain Marvel. So you would think if I search on Captain Marvel, not only will it show up in my Movies Anywhere, but it will show that, hey, not only does it show up in Movies Anywhere, but I own it. They actually own it. So here, let's go here, Captain Marvel UHD. Because I do own it. Oh, okay, it shows up. Never mind. So it shows up there, but weirdly, as the UHD version. But if you click, because before I did this test, I clicked here under Captain Marvel. And it's going to show up as I have to pay for it. What kind of crap is this? And this is the thing I hate about Amazon Prime too, is the way they silo the UHD from their regular stuff. So, and I don't mean this to be a whole like Amazon Prime app review, but that gives me the idea to do that as a totally separate video. So I may do that this weekend. But if you go to Amazon Prime app, they separate everything from UHD and the regular version. So if you own the UHD version, it'll show you as owning the UHD version, but it won't show you as owning the regular version. Plus, a lot of my movies that are available on UHD that transfer from iTunes over to Vudu and UHD aren't showing up in UHD over here. And I don't understand that, like Legend of Tarzan, that should be in UHD. Fantastic Beasts, that should be in UHD. And considering the way they're doing this, I'm assuming it's probably showing up in UHD somewhere. So here, let's do a search on Aquaman and see what happens. And this video has gone completely off the rails already. So this is why good YouTubers actually script their stuff out. So how do you spell Aquaman? So let's do Aquaman, and there's Aquaman. So Aquaman isn't even available in UHD. Oh, or is it? I don't think Aquaman is even. Not to mention this is, and again, I'm still on my Panasonic UHD, and you see how slow, how painfully slow this is. So that's the trailer for Aquaman. Yeah, so it's not even showing up. Look how slow this is. And I was watching, and I was trying to watch. So I was watching Avengers: Infinity War again, and it was looking absolutely stunning stream, and it just crashed every 5 minutes. And not only did it crash, but I was unable to actually restart the player. I physically had to unplug the player. And I'm sorry, but that's unacceptable for a player that retails for $500 plus tax, which brings it up to like $525 or something, plus $80 for your Geek Squad 4-year protection plan. That's $600 for this thing, and it is a buggy mess. Now, when I return it tomorrow, return it to Best Buy, I suppose I could say, just give me another player, but this would be my 3rd time having this player, and I don't want to go through this again. But the problem is, now that I know the difference between a really good, solid 4K stream and the garbage that is Apple TV Plus, I kind of want to get another Panasonic player. So I don't know what to do. I'm still torn as to what to do, but maybe someday, I think this weekend, I may have to do a 10-minute thing about how terrible some of these streaming apps are. Like, I do want to review the Hulu app, and I do want to review the Amazon Prime app. There are reasons why I don't want to do it, though, because Comic-Con is coming up, and I don't want to piss anyone off. But I mean, I'm going to have to tell you, I'm going to have to give you guys the God's honest truth about how much I don't like these apps. I love the programming, but yeah, I absolutely love the programming, but these apps are just horrible, and especially Amazon, because Amazon is like, you can't find anything. If I watch something, that should be it makes you appreciate Netflix so much more. It really does, because like, if I watch Good Omens, why isn't Good Omens up at the top of my watch list? I just watched Infinity War, and I just watched a little bit of Captain Marvel. Why isn't that the very first thing that shows up in my list? Why is it there are 2 separate things for the for Good Omens in regular version and Good Omens in UHD? That makes 0 sense to me. Why is Bosch here in regular version, but you have to hunt and peck to find the UHD version of Bosch? I mean, why is this like this? Why can you not just click Good Omens and it'll tell you it's available in, Dolby Vision or whatever, and it'll automatically switch for you? Why do I have to physically scroll forever to try to find the freaking, the freaking UHD version of this stuff? And look how slow and painful this is. And again, that's again where the Apple TV has this all of this stuff beat, because Apple TV is just so fast and fluid. It's so fast and fluid. But yeah, this just drives me absolutely insane. It does. So anyway, I'm going to keep this video short, but I do have a Comic-Con video coming up in the next few days, because I did buy a brand new camera today. So I'm going to show you guys my planned equipment for Comic-Con in a couple of weeks. And I got my first really big gig of Comic-Con yesterday, a full month before the show. So if all of this stuff based on what I got yesterday, if that actually comes through, then it'll make this entire trip worthwhile. Because I'm going to end up spending the entire day with a certain company that I'm not allowed to talk about right now. That I'm not allowed to talk about. So yeah, it's going to be a really interesting show. I think a lot of my interviews for this year's Comic-Con is actually going to come from the streaming services. Your Netflix, your Amazons, your Hulus. I'm really hoping Apple TV will be there. So yeah, it's going to be a really interesting show, because I just don't know what my interview opportunities will be. I don't even know how many interviews I want to do, if I want to pack schedule or if I don't want to pack schedule. And then I know me, if I don't at least get invited to a bunch of stuff, I'm going to be salty. But I don't even know if I really want to do a bunch of stuff. Like I said, I really want to just sit back and enjoy the show and not be stuck in the press room from literally 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day, and then go to parties, and then that's my show. So I kind of want to, walk the convention floor every couple of days, every day, and just enjoy that for a change. But by the same token, I'm there to hang out with celebrities and do other and people I know and do some other cool things. So we'll see. But anyway, I'm returning to Panasonic tomorrow, but I'm getting all of these movies in the next few days from my rental service, and I'm going to have them sitting here, and I'm not going to be able to watch it. And that's why I want and need a 4K player. But I don't know. But this Panasonic is broken. I'm frustrated. I'm just frustrated about this entire thing, people. Just frustrated. So anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye.